This morning, we are learning more about how food banks in the Triad are working to feed hundreds of families. This comes as federal cuts have changed the amount of funding coming to these organizations. WFMY News 2's Giselle Thomas is at Second Harvest Food Bank, where the team there says they are seeing an increase of families over the summer. Giselle, what can you tell us about the demand?
Yes, now that increase, tens of thousands. Now, I want you to see a bigger picture of what things look like. Now, Northwest North Carolina for Second Harvest, take a look at this map. These is just their coverage area of how much they serve. Now, I'm actually here with CEO Mr. Eric Aft. I wanted you guys to look at this board because it says that there's 19 pallets, 23,000 pounds of food. But the crazy part is that this was done in one day. Tell me about the importance of having volunteers to do this.
It is. You know, this is an amazing job by our volunteers, and they are the lifeblood of what we do. You know, for all our volunteers, it's like having 17 more full-time employees. That's how many volunteers we have, but we could even use even more because, you know, this map of 18 counties includes about 2.1 North Carolinians. There's a lot of need out there, so getting these pallets ready, food ready to go out is critical.
Wow. And I know we were talking a little bit about these counties in this area, specifically I know impacted by Hurricane Helene, as we know next week is coming up to that 1-year remembrance. Tell me a little bit about just how you guys are continuing to help them, especially now a year later.
Right. You know, what people need to bear in mind is that economies were ruined along with the unfortunate loss of life and property that we heard about immediately after the storm. But, you know, the challenges continue for so many in these areas. So we are there for them. We're investing additional food assistance into those areas. And we're looking at ways to help with things like helping to rebuild some of our programs that were out there, helping with vehicles for greater response. So we're just trying to strategize to say, how can we be more prepared and more impactful with the donations that so many people entrust, but when they give to us.
Wow. And I know we're in the middle of Hunger Action Month, making sure that each day there's, whether it's a reminder or letting people know about the need in the community. I know in just the past 2 months, over 81,000 neighbors were here seeking help. Tell me about just how that need is continuing and how people can help if they want to.
Yeah, people's involvement in what we do is absolutely vital. As you mentioned, we're at a historic level of need. You know, 3 years ago, it was 35,000 people a month on average, and now we're seeing between 75 and, as you said, 81,000 the past couple of months. So getting involved by volunteering, making an investment in our work, you know, different ways just to be more aware of the impact of hunger on our communities is critical. So we just want people to understand that hunger is real in our community, but they can make a real difference in it.
Wow. And just with that, you guys, 500 partners, 18 counties, Second Harvest is doing what it can to help those in need. Live in Winston-Salem, Giselle Thomas, WFMY News 2.